Fighting that Australians faced at places such as Pozieres, Bullecourt, Mont-Saint-Quentin, La Hamel and countless other sites, the major Australian memorial is at Villers-Bretonneux. The size and solitude of the memorial is overwhelming. Etched into the walls below the 32-metre high tower which dominates the area for miles around are the names of almost 11,000 Australian soldiers who have no known grave in France. On April the 25th, 2008, it was the 90th anniversary of the Battle of Villers-Bretonneux that stopped the German advance on Amiens. The Victoria School in Villers-Bretonneux carries a sign in English, "Do not forget Australia." Australia has had dawn services at Gallipoli every year that we can remember. Of special significance was the 75th in 1990 and the 90th in 2005. However, up until 2008 there had never been an Anzac Day dawn service at Villers-Bretonneux. But following a number of meetings with the government, retired colonels Paul Murphy and Graham Fleeton were able to convince the Australian government to conduct the Anzac Day dawn service at Villers-Bretonneux for the first time on the 90th anniversary of that special battle. The Australian public came to the fore and greatly supported this memorable event. There were over 5,000 in attendance, of which we at Travel Business Services escorted 764 to that service. The tour was called Our Other ANZAC Day, and following many hours of research and rehearsal, our staff arrived in Perone as an advance party to ensure all that was planned was in place. The admin team under Colonel Paul Murphy covered the transport and accommodation, and Colonel Fleeton was responsible for the historians. While the admin team went about their business, the historians visited all the main sites for their final reconnaissance. 6 hospitality vehicles were used to take people to those special sites outside the scope of the coaches, where they could pay their respects and lay a wreath or poppy. Anzac Day was a huge success, with the dawn service followed by a special breakfast at the Victoria School and an Anzac Day march through Villers-Bretonneux. Our Other ANZAC Day 2009 tour will again take us to France, and you have the opportunity to be with us as we travel through the Western Front battlefields to remember those who paid the supreme sacrifice and remain in France.